This video is protected by fair use. Any use of footage in this video is forget it, you all know the drill. Hi everyone! Remember me? I made videos once. Yeah, it's been a while. There's a couple of reasons for that. The first reason is that I wanted to get this new artwork finished, and I must say it looks gorgeous. The second reason, I've had two other projects that I'm currently working on, which you might hear about soon. And the third reason is that my laptop was being a pain. Photoshop kept corrupting my files, which caused me want to throw it out the window, including myself, but that's besides the point. And on top of all that, I need to read a ton of books for an essay that I need to write, otherwise my teacher will literally kill me. I'm not stressed at all. Anyway, since my laptop has decided to stop throwing its hissy fit, I can now share my opinion on some Mario news that came out in the past month. Yeah, it's been a month. You don't know what I've been through. So, let's go through what's been announced throughout this past month, and I will, well, give my opinions on it. Okay then, let's begin. A new Mario Party game, didn't see that coming. Okay, but in all seriousness, I am looking forward to this game, even though I'll have absolutely nobody to play it with. Now that's life for you. I like how it's paying tribute to the earlier games, since we can all agree that most of the recent Mario Parties have been, well. So it is nice to see that Nintendo is returning to form with the Mario Party games. For example, it seems like the characters are actually running on foot this time and not all in a car. Except for that guy. Police always have to ruin the fun, don't they? It's also nice to see some of these older minigames finally remastered, although I do have mixed feelings on some of them. Some of them I'm looking forward to seeing, some of them I just shake my head at, and others induce panic attacks. Also, we finally get online play. You would have thought that they would have implemented online play much earlier, but better late than never, I guess. But in all fairness, I am looking forward to Mario Party Superstars. It's everything the top 100 should have been. So, we've known about Super Rush for a while, and I must admit, from the first trailer, I was really excited to play this game. And now that I've played it, it's not as good as the trailers hyped it up to be. Hey, whoa there. This game is not bad. Absolutely not. But I do think it's lost some of its charm. Here, let me explain. Well, let's start off with a few things positive. The course designs and the characters' outfit designs are amazing. In fact, they're probably the best I've seen, and it makes them either look really cool or adorable. I love these characters and their costumes, it's so much fun. Seems like they're learning from Mario Odyssey. Everybody knows that was the most fun part of the game. The roster of characters is a lot more diverse than previous games, and I think we've all got to admit that Speed Golf is by far the best mode to play in this game. Now on to what I found mediocre about it. The controls have been really dumbed down. It really doesn't take that much skill anymore to perfect your shot. The game kind of does it automatically. While it is fun to have the ball curve due to slopes, which is fun and all, but in all honesty, it does make the game a bit too easy. Now, I know Mario games aren't known for their difficulty, but at least in Mario Golf you had to have some level of skill behind your shot. It just feels like it's been taken away from this game. The story mode is also not as good as the trailers hyped it up to be. I will admit that the first part of the story mode is really fun and really interesting, but as you continue to play, it just feels like you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And the story itself is really not all that engaging. I know this is a side game and all, but you could at least make it somewhat interesting. Also, after you've completed it, there's really not much more you can do. There's not many challenges left or anything. It's just, you can play golf with your friends now. Well, that's great game, but guess what? I could do that even without doing story mode. Battle Golf is fine. It's just fine. I think the most exciting bit about it was that it was in the opening animation in the beginning. Another thing that is missing, and what kind of bummed me out a little bit, is the animations. You know, the animations that play after you get your ball into the hole. If you remember from Toadstool Tour, all the characters played a different animation depending on what kind of score you got. If you got a hole-in-one or an eagle, your character would either launch themselves into space, go into a load of bubbles, or... And if they got a double bogey or a bogey, they would, well, be pouty. or turn into an egg, or just start crying. The point is that these animations were really fun and really goofy. The animations in this game, they're honestly very bland and boring. I wish they would have gone back to what they did in Toadstool's Tour, because at least it would have been a little bit more fun to watch. And I was really looking forward to the animations in this game, so this was a real letdown for me. So overall, Super Rush is a good game and is really fun to play with family and friends. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's be honest. If this didn't get leaked literally 2 days before the trailer actually aired, none of us were expecting a sequel to this game. This game is by far one of the most strange but strangely fun and entertaining games that the Switch has produced. From what we can gather from the trailer, the gang seem to be in space this time. Also, it's really nice to see these rabbit characters come back. I know that the rabbits have got a somewhat annoying representation, especially in the Rayman series, but I think we can agree that their collaboration with the Mario characters is hilarious. And also, we get new rabbit versions of different Mario characters this time. I mean, obviously, we've got the return of Rabbid Luigi and Rabbid Peach, even though I'll admit I didn't really play them as much in the original game. But hey, that's just my personal preference. We've also got... Oh my god, that's just great. We've also got a rabbit crossed with a... Wow, that thing looks a little bit creepy. Okay, considering we see these Luma rabbit hybrids as different colours, I'm assuming these might be the sparks that we need to save. I'm just randomly guessing here. And it seems like these creatures are being stalked by some sort of octopus tentacle creature, which also ends up damaging the main crew's computer, causing it to glitch out and not function. I'm totally not sure how that feels at all. Anyways, from what we could see from the gameplay footage, it seems like we'll have a little bit more freedom when it comes to the battles, where we can actually slide into our enemies while still on the move. I think that's a fun little add-on. It will definitely make the battles in this game a little bit more interesting. Don't get me wrong, they were interesting in the other game as well, but this is a brilliant way to build upon these tactics. Also, it seems that the sparks have different elements attached to them, so maybe, depending on which spark we've got equipped, it will affect our party's attacks, giving them flame abilities, or water abilities, or maybe other abilities that the trailer doesn't show. That would be interesting. Also, can I just say that I love the animation in this trailer. I want the people who actually did all the modelling, rendering and animation for this. Like, this looks amazing. So yeah, really looking forward to this game. I might even play it on the channel. We'll see how things go. There's really not much to report on the Mario movie since we still know absolutely nothing about it. Some news relating to the movie has surfaced, so I guess I'll talk about that instead. Trust me guys, I want to see the trailer as much as everybody else does at this point. So we know that the founder of Illumination, Chris Meldandari, whatever that says, is now working with Nintendo and has actually been hired by them. I'm cool with this. I know that some people see this as a really odd and bad move, but honestly, I think it's a good move. Because let's be completely honest here. While Nintendo are amazing, they make fun games that appeal to many audiences, they are not a film-making company. They don't focus on that media. So it makes complete sense for them to bring somebody who already has had a lot of practice in that area of media. Now, while Illumination has had its moments, at the end of the day, if Shigeru Miyamoto trusts Chris, then let's give him a chance is all I can say about that. There's also been news that the Super Mario Bros. Movie will be an exclusive coming to Peacock, the streaming service. Honestly, I expected this. I mean, due to the current environment that we live in at the minute, a lot of people are streaming a lot of movies anyway, so I can see why they would make this deal. The only thing I am worried about is that this is going to limit the amount of time that it's in cinemas. I'm all for watching the movie in the comfort of my own home, but going to the cinema has a different experience to it, and this is one of the films that I would actually like to go and see in the cinema. So I hope that the window to see it in theatres isn't too shortened, otherwise not many people are going to get that chance.
What do you got the rest of the day?
I got I'm in the movie Super Mario Brothers, an animated movie. So
For real?
I'm playing Spike, their boss.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that at 12.
But that's all the news we've got for the movie so far. And that's it. I think I've caught up on everything. If I haven't, I apologise. I might make a quick catch-up video if I have missed anything, or I'll just post something in DeviantArt. But anyways, that's what I think about the recent Mario stuff that we've gotten. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, I'm Asa Corshaw, and I need to get back to writing that essay and reading those books, because otherwise my teacher will probably throw a book at me. Meh, I've at least still got 2 months before I have to show that teacher any of the quotes that I've got.